Hello guys, and welcome back to another episode of Yummy and Delicious. Sundays are usually incomplete if you don't have your rice and stew. Today I'll be showing you a video on how to make this sweet delicious stew for your white rice. Let's get into the video. In our empty pot we are going to be adding our vegetable oil, and then we'll go in with our onions, which we are going to stir together in our heated oil. While I'm waiting for my onions to fry, I would have blended my fresh tomato, my atarodo, that is the pepper, then the shombo and tatashe. Once I've blended them, I'll set it aside and continue my cooking. Next, I'll be adding my ginger and garlic paste to the onions to fry as well. I'll give it a quick stir to combine everything together. Once it has fried for like 5 minutes, the next thing I'll be introducing my tomato paste. Once you've introduced your tomato paste to the oil, you need to start stirring it to combine together and avoid burning. Once the tomato paste fried to a point, we need to start introducing our seasoning. I've added my curry powder, my mixed spices, then I'll give it a quick stir. Please, when you're cooking with tomato paste, always make sure you fry the tomato paste to dry very well before adding the fresh tomato. This will help remove the sour taste of the tomato paste before you introduce your fresh tomatoes. Once you've introduced your fresh tomato mix, the next thing you're going to do is to start stirring. Stir together until all the ingredients in the pot marry each other. The simple mistake that so many people make while frying stew is that they usually fry their tomato paste together with the fresh tomato. This will give you another entire result, because dry tomato paste is going to release its sour taste into the fresh tomato, and it will give you that desirable result you're looking for. At this point, you can introduce other ingredients you're using for this cooking. Just like you can see me, I introduced my Benny seasoning into this stew. Once you've started to combine all the ingredients, cover and allow it to cook for another 3 to 4 minutes. After 3 to 4 minutes, open and give your stew a quick stir, just like you can see on the screen. If you have watched my video to this point, thank you so much. I really appreciate you. Kindly click on the subscribe button below to subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so anytime I post a new video, you'll be notified ASAP. While stirring this stew, you can notice that the tomato has dried up a little bit. So the next thing you are going to be introducing is the stock. That is the water you got out from your already cooked meat, because I'm using chicken and goat meat. I've actually seasoned and cooked my goat meat and chicken, and I've also fried them for this stew. So you cover up your pot and allow it to boil for like 10 more minutes. After 10 minutes, you can see that our stew is boiling, already looking so yummy, so delicious. Just give it a quick stir to combine everything, and you'll be adding your seasoning and salt. The reason I waited to this point to add my seasoning and salt is because I've already seasoned the beef, the proteins I will be using for this stew. And you know, while seasoning, there are a lot of seasoning cubes and salt there, so I will need to add it to the stew, taste it, and know the quantity of seasoning cubes I'll be adjusting with and salt. So once my stew has boiled to this point, I'll be introducing my proteins, which is my fried goat meat and my fried chicken, which you can see in the video. Once you've introduced it to the pot, give it a quick stir, allow it to boil for like 5 more minutes. Please don't allow it to overcook, because you've already fried your chicken and goat meat. You wouldn't want it to be over soft. So cover and allow it to boil for like 5 minutes, and our stew is ready. Give it a quick stir and enjoy with your rice or any other food you would love to enjoy it with. You can let us know in the comment section. So next, I'll be using my vegetables. I need to attach some vegetables to this white rice and stew. Eating just white rice and stew isn't as much healthy as adding some vegetables to your food. So I'll be using my red oil and a little bit of vegetable oil, which you just saw. I added a little bit of vegetable oil. Then I will go in with my onions. Once you've gone in with your onions, give it a quick stir and allow it to fry for like 2 minutes before introducing other ingredients. Next, I will be adding my fresh pepper to my already frying onions, and then I will give it a quick stir and allow it to boil for another 2 minutes. Next, I'll be going in with my seasoning cubes, and then I'll go in with my vegetables. This is my ugu. I'm adding my ugu first because it's a little bit harder than the other vegetable I'll be using for this cooking. Once you've added your ugu, give it a quick stir and then introduce the next vegetable, which is my green. You guys know green. This is green I'm adding after the ugu. Then once you've added, introduce your crayfish, your salt. If you need to add a little bit dry pepper, you can add at this point. If not, cover and allow it to cook for like 5 minutes. After 5 minutes, open the pot and you can see that our vegetables are already weakened. Should I say weakened or lesser in the pot? They have already pressed down in the pot. Give it a quick stir, combine all the ingredients together, combine all the vegetables together, and in the next 1 to 2 minutes, our vegetables are ready. Now you can see that our vegetable is ready and it's time to plate. Once you've portioned your rice, the next thing you'll be going in with your vegetables. Wow, this is already looking so yummy, so delicious. Next, we'll be going in with our goat meat stew, goat meat and chicken stew, which is looking so lovely and appetizing. I can't wait to have a taste of this. Will you be trying this recipe out? Please let us know in the comment section. So this is how our rice and stew with vegetable actually looks like. A quick reminder, if you haven't subscribed my channel and you've watched up to my video up to this point, what are you waiting for? Please click on the subscribe button below to subscribe to my channel, and please don't forget to turn on your notification bell so anytime I post a new video you'll be notified ASAP. Thank you for watching, guys, and see you in my next video.